Brazil has become the 7th richest country on the planet. Consequently, Rio de Janeiro will be the first city ever to host the World Cup final and the Olympics back-to-back. A fact that most Brazilians are rightfully proud of. But one fact they're less proud of is that this country consumes more crack cocaine than any other on the planet. It's estimated that they smoke around a ton of the extremely addictive drug every day. I've come here to find out what effect that's having on the society here and also what the authorities are doing to tackle this epidemic.
It's estimated that Brazil now has over 1 million crack addicts. They consume a ton of the drug every day. Smoking crack used to happen in dens like these. But now the problem has got so bad that the addicts are spilling out onto the streets and forming communities known as cracklands. One of the largest cracklands is well away from the tourist trail in downtown Rio. I'm just off one of the main highways in Rio, walking down what should be an ordinary suburban street, when I'm met with an extraordinary sight. This crackland contains so many addicts, it's impossible to count them. The reason that they live and smoke here is that just down the road, they can buy as much crack as they can afford.
I've heard of crack houses before, but I've never had heard of the terminology crack lands, where people openly will sit in groups and smoke crack. And if you look behind me, there are kids here that are clearly under the age of 10. There are women over the age of 60. There are dreadful analogies that I could draw in terms of the squalor and people who want to live in a drain or next to it, waiting to find the next fix. But I'm not going to do it because, as a human being, my heart goes out to them.
There are many heavily pregnant girls here. You can feel the tension as everyone is on edge, desperate for their next fix. I spot a woman who looks strangely out of place. Dressed in her Sunday best, she seems to be searching the crowd.
Can you tell me why you're here?
Eu estou aqui em busca do meu filho, usuário de crack. Há 5 anos que eu venho nessa luta, tudo por causa desse maldito, desse crack. E é muitas mães que passam por isso, não sou eu não. Dói. Quando eu vejo assim, eu dormindo na rua, na lama, todo sujo, com fome. E eu não vou desistir. Não vou. É meu filho. Eu não posso abandonar.
Why do you carry the flowers?
Ele é propósito que eu faço na igreja. Mas eu amo tanto meu filho, tanto. E eu tenho fé no meu Deus. Eu vou ver meu filho transformado.
Well, that's as raw as it gets for me. So quite easy to avoid yourself from it, and then sometimes you just hear someone say something like that and it hits home so hard.